Top 10 Essay Topics About Stereotype. Cross-cultural interaction, prejudices, and stereotypes. This topic explores how preconceived notions and stereotypes hinder effective communication and understanding between cultures. We suggest analyzing the role of education and cultural awareness in breaking down these barriers. How can individuals foster a more inclusive cross-cultural environment? Gender stereotypes on television. In this essay, you can investigate the representation of male and female characters and their assigned roles. How can media contribute to promoting more diverse and empowering gender portrayals? Besides, you may discuss the effects of these stereotypical attitudes on society, including self-perception and gender equality. Stereotype threat: women's abilities in math. We propose you highlight how stereotypes about women's math proficiency can create anxiety and hinder performance. Likewise, you can analyze the research on stereotype threat, including interventions and strategies to mitigate its effects. To conclude, provide strategies for promoting a supportive environment to empower women in math and overcome stereotype threats. White female stereotypes in media. This essay focuses on the portrayal of white female stereotypes in media. How can the mass media challenge and subvert these stereotypes to assist more authentic images of white women? Analyze the consequences of these stereotypes on societal perceptions and the representation of diverse experiences. Traditional stereotype of female characters analysis. Another interesting idea is to analyze the traditional stereotype of female characters in literature, film, or other forms of media. You may study the impact of these stereotypes on gender representation and audience perception. How can storytellers and creators break away from these traditional stereotypes? Provide the common characteristics and roles assigned to female characters, such as the nurturing mother. How contemporary toys enforce gender stereotypes in the UK. This paper researches how trendy toys contribute to enforcing gender stereotypes in the UK. We suggest analyzing the societal repercussions and potential consequences of perpetuating these stereotypes. Try to discuss the types of toys typically marketed to boys and girls. Include their messages and their influence on children's perception of gender roles. Stereotypes of Islam and Muslims in the West. You can examine the stereotypes of Islam and Muslims prevalent in Western societies. Try to highlight the misconceptions and generalizations that contribute to these attitudes. After that, you may analyze their origins, impacts on Muslim communities, and potential negative cultural or political consequences. Stereotype of a black female. This essay focuses on the stereotype of a black female and its implications. Thus, try to outline the historical context or media representation. How can society challenge the stigma and promote a more nuanced understanding of black women? Chinese stereotypes reflected in movies. We offer to explore the stereotypes of Chinese people reflected in movies in this essay. You may examine the perpetuation of these stereotypes and their effects on perceptions or cultural comprehension. Likewise, discuss common tropes like the exoticized dragon lady. How anthropology helps to evaluate stereotypes. In this paper, you may discuss how anthropology contributes to the evaluation of stereotypes. We advise analyzing examples where anthropology has helped to challenge and deconstruct stereotypes. Try to answer how anthropological insights can contribute to a more nuanced awareness of diverse cultures and combat prejudice.